Well, I think it demonstrates the impact that arts and culture can have. Obviously, we've been through 10 years of austerity, and arts and culture were, one of the first things to be hit. And people said, oh no, we can't prioritise arts when there's all these people with these health needs. But I think the last couple of years has shown that if you can embed arts and culture in not only health, but in, employment support or financial support, financial literacy even, you're giving people a more holistic experience. And they can take what they're learning creatively and apply it to their own lives. So I would hope, and I think it's happening, is that the ripple effect is that people who are not engaged in arts are seeing the impact it's had on a family member or a friend, or a social worker might say, oh, that person I referred to you, how are they getting on? They've told me about this and that, how's that going? So social workers and other kind of statutory service professionals are realising that, if we can give people an arts and culture offer, it's going to enhance their wider experience in life.
When we've had those kind of projects going on the Vale, it's sort of, you could see the ripple effect because the parents turn up to watch and they'll explain such and such, and it's more of a case of they didn't realise what was going on. And it's sort of a domino effect, and it's explained what's gone on, and it's helped us reach those harder to reach people, because we wouldn't necessarily have got that impact that we wanted if we just targeted a small area of the Vale. And it's helped, let alone that the objective be achieved, but at the same time it's helped the project group sort of a bit of promotion, and it's two birds with one stone essentially.
I think it has a massive impact. Firstly, sometimes we would have different carers coming with the participant, and that made a difference. So each time a different carer came, they would learn something new. So maybe the first carer learned drawing, sketching, pasteling, the second carer learned watercolours. And I think when they go back with the people that they look after in the homes, I think they can teach others. And I could see the difference because, one, they thoroughly enjoyed the practice of art themselves. Because they became confident in their own art practice, they were then therefore able to be at almost like a higher level and then be able to teach the people they're looking after. Also, I think that's the aspect of carers, but even the participants with severe learning and developmental difficulties, sometimes they wouldn't communicate, they wouldn't talk. But what I discovered is there was a lot of talent creatively. We had at least 3 participants in one of the morning sessions, and their level of artwork was amazing. Not amazing for who they were, just amazing. No boundaries at all. And each week they would produce more and more, and actually then they would begin to talk about their work. So even though they might not be able to have held a conversation about just general life, as soon as they started their work and got confident with their work, they would talk about, I'm creating this, I really like this one, I'm going to do it again, is this okay? And that was great to hear dialogue just through art. And I think the carers, they saw that, and they saw a different side for the people they were looking after, and just coming in and saying, wow, this is really beneficial. And for that reason, the attendance was excellent for people with special needs. The attendance was amazing, and they would make sure that another carer goes if necessary. But every session, the people with special needs definitely came, and that was amazing.